Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm fishing with Ty, and in today's video we're going to be installing the GARMIN UHD63CV, which basically is a lot of jibber jabber for Ultra HD clear view, and 63 is basically just for the size. So this fish finder includes regular sonar, clear view, which is a GARMIN special, and a bunch of mapping, wind speeds, whatever, a bunch of other things you can play around with. So yeah, today we're going to be going through the installation of it. We're going to be putting the transducer up on the trolling motor because the graph is going to be in the front, so we want it looking straight down. Then it makes sense for the graph to be up front where the transducer is, and then we'll be running wire all the way to the back of the boat where the battery is. And yeah, just hooking it right up to the battery. And yeah, let's get started, and let's go back to yesterday when we had a little bit of complications. Alright guys, so right now, this is what we're looking at. We got wire right here. I believe this is 12 gauge. That goes to the 18 gauge wire on the fish finder. So what we gotta do is we gotta get up under the boat. We have that hole right there in the back. So if you guys can see on that hole on the left side where I'm shining the flashlight, there is a black tube. You can also probably see the blue wire hanging down. What I gotta do is I gotta crawl up under there and get that blue wire to go through the black tube, which then should run right through there. It goes all the way along the side of the boat back to the fuse box, because the fish finder will be going up on the front deck, right up there. Basically the wires are gonna go through that hole, and then that's where you can see it now, through the black tubing all the way along to the back where the fuse box is. So first we're gonna start out this whole process with cleaning the bottom of the boat out. It's a little nasty right now. There's plenty of stuff down there, whether it's dead bugs or leaves and whatnot. So I got the shop vac. I'm gonna bring that up here, clean all that out, and then we're gonna get up in there.
I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're claustrophobic. Just saying. Oh my god. Really kind of a tight space. Ooh. That's a bright light in my face. Hey guys, that's bright. Oh, there we go.
Alright, so this is currently where we're at. I've put a decent amount of wire through the tube. It's definitely not till the end yet. I probably only put about like 5 feet down the tube. But I just crawled back out. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to unscrew this panel, and I'm probably gonna get my dad real quick to tell me when the wire reaches the panel, because basically it's gonna slide all the way through here. So I'm gonna, that wasn't supposed to happen. Basically I'm gonna have to go back under the boat, continue to slide wire through until it gets to that point at which obviously he'll tell me to stop. Alright guys, so this right here is our fuse box and our control panel. So this right here is going to be our voltage. We've got a few buttons and switches for lighting, bilge pump, whatever other stuff, some chargers, whatnot, the basics. So right now what I'm going to have to do is unscrew this fuse box, and you guys will see all the all the wires that are behind this thing, which is where these two wires are going to come out, like I explained earlier. So let's get to it. They like won't come out. I lied. All right, so here we go. All right, so a little update for you guys. When I got up under the front of the boat, what I noticed was that there's already 2 wires up there. There's already a red and a black wire that were up front. So what I did was I actually don't even need this wiring right here. The dude who owned the boat before us did have a fish finder. He gave it to us, but it did not work anymore. So I attempted to, we checked in the back and saw that he actually had those wires already running through the side of the boat. So they already came out the side, the front and the back. So we just hooked them up to the fuse box here. Instead of just straight to the battery, we did fuse box. Okay, there, if you can see that one that looks a little tan, right next to the blue, that's the one that we just hooked up.
little warning screen. Disagree.
Nope. Let's go. That only took 4 hours between last night and this morning. So complicated. Through like 3 different sets of wires, different ports, fuse boxes. All right, we're recording. All right, so guys, so we got power to the Garmin. That's all set. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna install our transducer. We're gonna install it on the trolling motor up here. So first things first, we gotta screw this on. So let's grab some screws and do some screwing. All right, screws are tight. Now it's time to put the transducer on the fish finder. On the fish finder, on the trolling motor. Oh, don't hit this. Oh my god. Oh! That was literally perfect. Your wire doesn't hit anything. So we'll do another one like right here. There you go. Just flip it like that. You know, what if we went through and then came out?
Under here.
Yeah.
And then we just zip tie that.
That'd be so much easier. Because then you don't have like loose wires.
Okay.
Okay. You want to give it a shot? See what it looks like?
I get claustrophobic too, but whatever.
Are you actually?
I don't get claustrophobic, but like that, like I don't want to.
Just try it. If it's actually scary,
I'll be fine. I just don't really want to get put this stuff.
I'll be fine. Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
I don't like this.
You got to bear crawl. Keep your head down. Watch your head. Okay. Just use your forearms to pull you forward. So those wires should be right there on your left.
I see that now.
All right, I'm gonna need you to pull.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to wear this though.
Yeah, just keep pulling it through though. It'll come through.
Okay.
I'll pull on actually. Let me loosen it a little bit. Keep pulling.
Alright,
Keep pulling. You all right down there? Yeah. All right. You're good right there.
You feel it?
Yeah, push. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. I got it. You're a legend. You're a legend.
Oh my god.
Yeah. How was it?
I survived.
How was it?
Oh,
it was fun?
Oh my gosh.
You see how painful? Now imagine sitting down there for 20
My
minutes.
back hurts.
20 minutes trying to. It's a little now. I tried to clean it all off and stuff, but.
Jeez. That was exciting.
We're going under, boys.
Oh. This is probably my 6th, 7th time. Ow. In the past 2 days. Dude, my shoulder blades are huge. I just whacked them against the frickin' wall.
You got that wire?
Yup.
Alright, let me know when it's basically tight.
Alright, you got.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Alright, so keep pulling it.
Alright, yeah, it's tight.
Right about there?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, well that wire's zip tied right there if you guys can. Here, let me get the flashlight. Okay, so right here, just zip tied all that extra wire. You want to show? It goes back up there and then through the front of the boat. There's another hole up there so that all this wire kind of stays off the front deck so it's not in the way of anything and kind of just protects it and stuff. So yeah, so it's hanging out under here. And yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I hate being down here. And we're gonna finish installing the transducer. This goes on top of it. We're gonna slide these under the boat. so that they're not exposed. So that's the last thing we need. There to be exposed wires up here. And then that just sits like that. And then this swivels right here. So we have our transducer cable coming out, which is on the trolley motor, as Ryan's showing you right now. And then if you guys can see here, we have zip ties leading up. And then right down here, the transducer cable goes into the boat, which goes underneath the deck and then pops up back over here, right through this hole that I just showed you guys. But the main reason we wanted to do that was because if we had it kind of just sitting out on top of the deck, it would have really gotten clumped and just in an area, and we didn't want it in the way, so we just went through and then back up the hole. So, yeah, so we did the swivel mount for this, so we can turn it in a full 360 degree at any point that we want to turn it. So yeah, so this is our fish finder. We're going to be trying to take it out at some point, hopefully within a week or whatnot. We really just got to clean up now, turn this thing off, and yeah. Alright guys, so we have this tray that I've always kept right here for scissors and pliers for easy access. And what I did last time was I put braid through these holes and then just strung it around. But what was happening was kind of like sagging a little bit and just leaning down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drill into here and do that. So I'm going to first start out making some pilot holes. There and there. Yep, those are lined up. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be a little loose because it's tough to actually get these things to go all the way in. But at least it's a lot more stable than it was before, for sure. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Appreciate the view. I know it was a long one. There was a lot of complications we had, but we finally worked through our ability to install this thing. And I'm super happy and excited to use this thing, and glad it came out fine. As I said earlier, you guys saw with all the wiring, the way stuff goes, we just added some zip ties here to make sure that these wires kind of stay together. I'm probably gonna add another one over here too. But yeah, here is the bottom of the graph, as you guys can see. The wires just go up through there. And once we remove the cover, simply turn it on, it turns right on. And we'll probably be going through a demonstration of how this actually works. Again, we're still learning how to use this. So if any of you guys want to leave comments down below about, any tips and tricks on how to use this thing, we'll take any suggestions. So while this thing's booting up, it only takes about maybe a good like 20-30 seconds. Come on, there we go. And then yeah, so this is our menu. We have charts, sonar, frequently used combos, gauges, and active captain. I'm actually not really sure what that is. I haven't messed with it yet. So basically our charts here are going to be our fishing chart, our navigation chart, and our perspective 3D. Perspective 3D is almost going to give you like that third person view of your boat. Fishing charts are going to be, I believe, your like topo maps and stuff, and navigation is more kind of, I believe it still gives you depths, but it's not topo and stuff. Or is it topo? Honestly, I don't even know how to pronounce it. So then we have our sonar. We have our traditional clear view. You can go clear view plus traditional. Our split frequency. You can also actually record your sonar here. And then there's data graphs and flasher, which is more for like ice fishing and stuff. We probably won't be using that. And then there's also combos, so you can customize what combo you want to use. So I already made a few presets here. I think it comes with 5 or 6, and I added one, and then I just messed with these to change them around to what we want to use. But yeah, you can fully customize any combo you want. So like for this one, I have perspective 3D and regular sonar, and then right below it, perspective 3D and clear view, which is probably the main things we're going to be using, alongside with clear view next to sonar would be my guess. And then you have different customizations, and you can always change these while you're on the water whenever you want. So yeah, that's really the basics of it. I'm sure it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. We're going to have to learn this thing a little, and kind of learn its capabilities, but we're super excited to use it. As I said, if you guys have any tips and tricks that you want to throw in, just leave them down in the comment section below. We'll read them for sure. And yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. It's really outro. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Oh, go on.